Start. Government of India, Chief Ministers, Representatives, Territories, Administration, simultaneously, Housewife, Consumer, Comprehension, Essential Commodities, Empathy, Strategies, Agriculture, Detrimental, Fluctuations, Unpredictable, Weather, Different Zones, Guaranteeing, Management of Agriculture, Shortfall, Financial and Administrative. Done. Okay, कोई रीड करो.
Government of India, Chief Minister, Territories, Administration, simultaneously, Housewife, and इसके बाद एक और कोई सा word था,
Consumer.
Consumer, Prevention, Essential Commodities,
Comprehension.
Comprehension, sorry.
Again.
Empathy, strategies, agriculture, detrimental, fluctuations, unpredictable weather, and different zones
Different
and
zone.
zone and guarantee and management of agriculture and shortfall and of financial administration. That's it.
ठीक है. Okay. ठीक है, डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं. ओके, म्यूट कर लेना सभी. Okay, start. On behalf of the government of India, I extend a very cordial welcome to the chief ministers and other representatives from the states and union territories who made it convenient to attend this important meeting at short notice. There has been a steep increase in the prices of certain essential commodities in the last few months. This has affected all sections of society, but particularly the poor and middle class families. At the outset, I would like to state that this conference expresses its empathy and concern for the people who have suffered hardships because of this problem. The problem of price rise in India cannot be isolated from the problems in agriculture, markets, consumer markets, and the administration. It is a problem that simultaneously affects both the housewife and the farmer. Whenever there is a steep price rise, it makes a hole in the expenditure budget of the consumer family and the income expectation of the producer family. Rising prices is a national problem. It needs to be tackled by both the center and the state government separately as well as jointly. While an objective analysis of the problem is no doubt necessary for its proper comprehension and resolution, politicization of the issue should be avoided. The spirit of cooperation and sharing of responsibility alone can help us evolve effective long term, medium term, and immediate strategies to stabilize and reduce prices of essential commodities. I am sure we will conduct the proceedings of this conference in this constructive spirit. My government has accorded the highest priority to ensuring adequate supplies of essential commodities as well as keeping their prices within reasonable limits. Towards this end, a series of meetings has been held. Recently, the Cabinet Secretary had convened a meeting of the Chief Secretaries of States, Union Territories to review the price situation and also to evolve an action plan for curbing the rise in the prices of essential commodities as well as increasing the supplies of these commodities in different parts of the country. The plan has already been sent to you for further action. I am sure that the state government and union territory administration have come prepared to discuss the implementation of the plan. The main reason for the recent spurt in prices was the on account of the low unit price of the agriculture products, even a small shortfall in supplies causes large price fluctuations, and the market structure responds to this reality in a manner detrimental to the consumer's interest. I would not like to substantiate this point since the agenda papers circulated to you do precisely that with the help of figures about the shortfalls in demand and supply of a few selected essential commodities. What needs to be noted, however, is that there have been large regional variations in the price rise. The onion prices in Delhi and some other cities registered much sharper increases than cities in the south. I must dwell here briefly on onion prices. The unprecedented weather conditions leading to sharp supply shortages is the reason for shortage on onions. Arrivals of fresh supplies was also greatly delayed by the continued spell of unpredictable weather. It could have made a difference if the decision to place onion under the open general license with zero import duty, coupled with arrangements for speedy imports, had been taken somewhat earlier. The prices of other essential commodities like rice, wheat, sugar, tea, and salt have shown a normal trend. In view of the comfortable stock position of the commodities, their prices are expected to rule easy in the coming months. As a precaution, however, the government has decided to release 40 lakh tons of wheat to the state government for open sale at the rates fixed separately for different zones in the country. Several state governments have intervened in the market to ease the price situation. Market intervention operations, however, have their limitations with which all of us are all too familiar. They must be resorted to only if the need is urgent and acute. When well managed, they do produce desired results and bring some relief to harried consumer. However, neither the center nor the state governments can bear the financial and administrative cost to sustain them for too long and for a range of commodities. We should therefore shift out focus to such medium term and long term strategies as would better manage prices of essential commodities. There are four broad areas where the center and the states should together evolve a common approach. They are production, supply, distribution, and export import management of agricultural produce. It is obvious, but still bears emphasis that we will not be able to gain a lasting control over the price situation unless we vastly increase production of all the essential commodities. This point is also important from the point of view of guaranteeing food security to our growing population now. Okay, 10 minutes 15 seconds 80 का स्पीड थी 840 वर्ड्स थे टोटल. नितेश रीड कर रहे हो आप?
नहीं सर, मैं ठीक से नहीं लिख पाया.
ओके, और कौन रीड कर रहे हैं?
रीड करूं सर?
हाँ जी नितेश.
On behalf of the Government of India, I extend a
Very
very capital welcome,
cordial welcome
cordial welcome to the
chief ministers,
cordial welcome to the Chief Minister and
other representatives
from the states and union territories who made it
convenient
to attend this important meeting at short notice. Also, there has been increase
a
in
steep
the prices
increase
of steep increase in the prices of
certain essential
commodities in the last few months. This
has
all
affected
this has affected all sections of society where
but particularly
not
the poor
not
and
poor
middle
and
class.
not the poor and middle class families at the outset I would like to state that this
Conference,
expresses its
empathy, and
expresses its empathy and concerns for the people have
suffered.
hardship who had who have suffered hardship because of this problem,
ठीक
the
है, डन.
problem of
ओके, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वन रीड कर रहे हैं. हाँ जी
सर
सर.
रीड करें.
हाँ जी.
The problem of prices rise in India cannot be
Isolated
cannot isolated greater market
from the problems of
from the
agriculture,
from the problems of agriculture
markets,
market and the administration. Full stop. It is a problem that im- in-
simultaneously
simultaneously affect both housewife
farmer
and the farmers with
whenever
with whenever there is a steep
price rise,
price rise.
it makes a
It makes a. सर ठीक से नहीं लिखा हुआ है, कोई और रेट कर दें.
ठीक है. इट मेक्स से और आगे वन रीड कर रहे हैं.
It makes a hole in the expenditure budget of the consumer family and the income expectations of the procedure family. Rising prices is a national problem. It needs to be tackled by both the center and the state government separately as well as jointly. While an objective analysis of this problem is undue necessary for
Is no doubt necessary
for its proper comprehension and dissolution policies
resolution.
suggestions resolution policies suggestions to the issue should be avoided. The spirit of cooperation and sharing of responsibility alone can help us evolve effective long term, medium term and immediate strategies to stabilize and reduce prices of essential commodities. I am sure we will conduct the proceedings of this conference and in this constructive spirit. My government has accorded the highest priority to ensure adequate supplies of essential commodities as well as keeping their prices within reasonable limits. Towards this end, a series of meeting has been held. Recently, the cabinet secretary had confined the meeting of the chief secretaries of states, union territories to review the price situation and also to evolve an action plan for curbing the rise in the price of essential commodities as well as increasing the supplies of these commodities in different parts of the country.
ठीक है.
The plan has
ओके. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन रीड कर रहे हैं. शुभम.
Okay, sir.
The
Supply
plan
of these commodities in different part of the country. The plan is held already been sent to you and have been further action. Full stop. I am sure that the states government and the union territory administration have come
Prepared.
prepared but discuss the implementation of the plan. Full stop. The main reason of the
recent spurt
recent in prices was whether again of late unity
on account of low unit prices
on account of low unity prices of the agriculture products. However, the small even a small shortfall in supplies caused larger prices fluctuation and and the market structure
response to
response to this retreat
reality
reality in a manner detrimental to the consumer. Next, I would not like to substantiate this to the
this point
since the fact
agenda
better
papers circulated
you so यहाँ पे कुछ छूट गया था मेरा and do precisely that help of the spirit with the help of the spirit about the shortfall demand and the supply of few selected essential commodities what need to be done, what need to be noted, all on the is there have been larger various in prices rise in our prices in something यहाँ पे कुछ प्रोडक्ट था क्या था
the onion prices in Delhi
in Delhi and some other state
cities registered
which
much sharper
than cities in the south. So I
okay. अभिषेक आप रीड करें अभिषेक और कोई रीड कर रहे हैं ओके अर्षा आप कंप्लीट कर दो
I must dwell here on onion prices. The unprecedented weather conditions led to supply shortages. The reason for a shortage of onion, the arrival of supply greatly delayed by the continued supply of unpredictable weather. Spell of unpredictable weather. It have made a difference if the decision of to place onion under the open general license with zero import duty, coupled with arrangements for speedy imports had been taken somewhat earlier. The price of other essential commodities like rice, wheat, sugar, tea, and salt have shown a normal trend. In view of the comfortable stock position of the commodities, their price are expected to rule easy in the coming months. As a precaution over the however the government has decided to release 40 lakh tons of wheat to the state government for open sale at the rates fixed separately for different zones in the country. Several state governments have intervened in the market to ease the price situation. Market intervention operations, however, have their limitations with which all of us are too familiar. They must be resorted to only if the need is urgent and acute. When well managed, they do produce desired results and bring some relief to inherited consumers. However, neither the center nor the state governments can bear the financial and administrative cost to substantiate them for too long and for a range of commodities. We should therefore shift our focus to such medium term and long term strategies as would pay proper management price of essential commodities. Better management prices of essential commodities. There are four broad areas where the center and the states should together evolve
Common approach.
an common approach. They are production, supply, distribution, and the export, import, management of the agricultural produce. It is obvious, but still bears emphasis that we will not be able to gain a lasting control over the price situation unless we vastly increase production of all the essential commodities. This point is also important from the point of view of guaranteeing food security to our growing population now.
ठीक है डन। ओके, इसका पीडीएफ मैं आपको ना पूरे मैगजीन का, ये फरवरी की मैगजीन है प्रोग्रेसिव की, आपके पास में किसी के पास में हो तो ये आप फर्स्ट और सेकंड एक्सरसाइज प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। ठीक है, बाकी इसकी पीडीएफ आपको इसमें ग्रुप में शेयर कर दूंगा, स्टडी मटेरियल के अंदर में शो कर देगा आपको। तो आप थर्ड और फोर्थ वाली की प्रैक्टिस कर लेना, जो सीन करना चाहता है। तो कल थर्ड और फोर्थ के होगी प्रैक्टिस। ठीक है, कल इवनिंग में सेम टाइम पे 5 to 6 और 3rd नंबर एंड 4 नंबर प्रैक्टिस कर लेना, जो सीन की करना चाहते हैं, और रीड करने की कोशिश करो। ठीक है, आप सभी तो ज़्यादा बेटर होगा। और बाकी जो आप टाइप करना चाहते हो, ठीक है, तो आपकी आईडी मतलब dlzone.in पे जाओ, वहाँ पे आप कॉर्नर पे देखोगे साइन अप का ऑप्शन आएगा। जिसकी आईडी नहीं बनी हुई है वो सिर्फ वहाँ पे साइन अप करेगा। ठीक है, साइन अप करके अपना यूजर नेम मुझे सेंड कर देना, ताकि मैं आपकी आईडी में ये फरवरी का कोर्स डाल दूंगा। ठीक है, अपडेट कर दूंगा। तो वहाँ पे इसको टाइप करके अपने मिस्टेक्स चेक कर सकते हो। ठीक है, अपना वहाँ पे साइन अप करके मुझे यूजर आईडी सेंड कर देना, ताकि इसमें मैं आपको कोर्स एनरोल कर सकूँ। ठीक है, और बाकी थर्ड और फोर्थ की प्रैक्टिस कर लेना। आप सभी को वॉइस क्लियर आ रही थी आज मेरी, क्योंकि फर्स्ट क्लास थी, मुझे आई
यस सर, क्लियर आ रहे थे।
यस सर।
ठीक है, ओके। और कोई यहाँ पे दिक्कत अभी इसमें?
सर जो ये प्रोग्रेसिव मैगजीन है मार्केट में नहीं मिलती क्या सर?
मार्केट में मिल तो जाएगी वैसे आपको। आप कहाँ पे रहते हो?
सर मैं प्रयागराज में रहता हूँ।
मिल जानी चाहिए वैसे तो, इतनी ज़्यादा वैसे मिलती नहीं है, इतना इजीली नहीं मिलती है। दिल्ली में तो चलो कुछ शॉप्स हैं जहाँ पे मिल जाती है, दिल्ली में भी हर जगह पे नहीं मिलती है। बाकी पीडीएफ में आपको शेयर कर देता हूँ, इसको प्रिंट आउट निकलवाना हो तो प्रिंट आउट निकलवा लेना आप।
हाँ सर, प्रिंट आउट निकलवा लेंगे सर।
हाँ, तो पीडीएफ में आपको
शेयर
ग्रुप
कर
में शेयर कर
दीजिएगा।
देता हूँ। हाँ जी, तो बाकी सभी आप टाइम से ज्वाइन कर लेना। ठीक है, और ठीक है, प्लीज़ कल मिलते हैं।
सर जैसे सर वन क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास, क्या नहीं?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी बिल्कुल। हाँ जी बिल्कुल।
सर जैसे कि अभी मैंने मैटर लिखा तो यहाँ पे मतलब बहुत सारी आउटलाइन जो है, मतलब मैं पढ़ने में थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो कैसे इम्प्रूव किया जाए सर? वही मैटर को बार बार लिखा जाए क्या आउटलाइन से?
हाँ, जो आपको लगता है कि कोई वर्ड था जो डिफिकल्ट वर्ड था, आपने लिख नहीं पाए, ठीक है, आपको उसमें बढ़ गया कि ये वर्ड बनेगा कैसे, तो ऐसे वर्ड्स की ना एक अलग से लिस्ट बना लो। आप अपने कॉपी में एक रजिस्टर ले लो, जिसमें
यस सर,
आपको
यस।
वही वर्ड्स की ना पूरी लिस्ट बनाओ। उस वर्ड की कम से कम आप 20-30 टाइम्स प्रैक्टिस करो। ठीक है, ताकि वो वर्ड आपका जब नेक्स्ट टाइम आए तो वो आप दोबारा मिस्टेक ना करो सेम वर्ड पे। तो अब एक ऐसी आपकी लिस्ट भी बनती जाएगी। जब आपका स्किल टेस्ट आने वाला होगा तो लास्ट 10 डेज में आप वो पूरी लिस्ट को एक बार ओवरव्यू कर लो इजिली ना। तो आपके जो डिफिकल्ट वर्ड्स हैं वो आप उसको अच्छे से अपनी आउटलाइंस बनाओ। जो आपको लग रहा है कि वो आउटलाइन काफी डिफिकल्ट दे रखी है मैगजीन में, आप अपनी आउटलाइन बना लो, जिससे आप इजिली प्रैक्टिस में भी लेके आओ। जब वो वर्ड आए तो आप उसी में लिखो। राइट,
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर, आई विल डू डेफिनेटली।
मोस्ट वेलकम। ओके, और किसी की कोई क्वेरी तो नहीं है? ओके, ठीक है गाइस, फिर कल मिलते हैं सेम टाइम पर। ज्वाइन कर लेना, मैगजीन में शेयर कर
थैंक यू
दूंगा।
सर।
ओके, मोस्ट वेलकम।
थैंक यू सर।
मोस्ट वेलकम।